All right, let's watch Marjorie Taylor Greene lose her shit in the committee where she brought a photoshopped picture. This is gonna be amazing.
We will now begin the 5-minute question period.
Oh, look, the button works. Oh my God, the button works.
Period of
I
the
don't even
hearing.
have to click it.
I would like to remind the members that Mr. Lefelt is here under a duly issued subpoena to answer questions at today's hearing after refusing to appear voluntarily. I now recognize myself for 5 minutes for the purpose of asking questions. No one is here today to harm transgenders. We are here to defend girls and women.
Dude, the way she says transgender is like it's like when a white person that's definitely racist but says they're not says the blacks. You know, when you have a friend of yours that's like, look, man, I ain't got no problem with the blacks, all right? At the end of the day, you know, I love everybody. I got black friends. But the other day I was at the store and the blacks were there. That's the way it sounds when she says transgender. Like, it sounds exactly the fucking same.
And we are here to defend Title IX and to uphold President Trump's executive order that all biological males stay out of girls' and women's sports. Here display.
It's really important for us to concentrate, guys, on the 3 transgender athletes that are currently participating. It's not an actual statistic. I'm exaggerating. It's probably less than that.
Behind me is the
nothing else to work on, guys.
Lefelt put up. Mr. Lefelt came in here today saying that this is game day. You're right, Mr. Lefelt. This is game day. Under the Ted Stevens Act, USA Fencing and other national governing bodies that are authorized to oversee individual sports on a national level have a certain obligation. One such duty is to provide support and encouragement for participation by women, where separate programs for male and female athletes are conducted on a national basis. Another statutory duty is to promote a safe environment in sports that is free from abuse of any amateur athlete, including emotional, physical, and sexual abuse. Mr. Lefelt.
Shouldn't Jim Jordan be here? This feels like Mr. Lefelt should not be here, and instead maybe Jim Jordan should be here. How many times is the hypocrisy of these people going to just be like out in front of everybody's fucking face, and people are just going to continue to deny it? How many times is this going to happen? Jim Jordan's ass is like one fucking room over, dude. Go get him. Let him know he needs to come and sit down and be talked to about this.
As the board chair of USA Fencing,
what's up, Alan?
You are aware of these legal requirements. That means you believe that forcing a woman to compete against a biological man promotes a safe environment that is free from emotional abuse. Is that correct?
One moment. A point of order, please.
You're not.
Chair.
Yeah, here it is.
Madam Chair.
Let's go.
I have a point of order. The document that you have up behind you is a misrepresentation of the actual post. It appears that you're trying to misrepresent a witness here who you use subpoena power.
Marjorie Taylor Greene right now. Marjorie Taylor Greene.
The whole world gone crazy! Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules?
This is not Miss Stansbury. Miss Stansbury, this is not a point of order.
Actual picture.
Miss Stansbury, you're not recognized. Miss Stansbury, you're not recognized. Miss Stansbury, you are not recognized.
Madam Chairwoman.
You are not recognized.
Oh man, that's amazing.
I got buddies who died face down in the muck so that you and I can enjoy this family restaurant.
This is not a point of order. Ms. Stansbury, this is not a point of order.
What this committee does, you are misrepresenting the witnesses, you are misrepresenting policy, you are misrepresenting...
Ms. Stansbury, you're not recognized. You're not recognized. That's not a point of order. You're abusing the rules of this committee. This is the post of
the whole world gone crazy.
He posted himself.
Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules?
And that's exactly why we have it displayed here today, because Mr. Lefelt believes that he can take away the opportunities for women to compete in USA Fencing, and he thinks this is game day to defend biological men. Now, We're going to return to my time as chair of this committee.
Oh, shit.
Ms. Turner, refusing to compete against a man
that's definitely a Walter
cost you a
soundbite, Alice.
12-month probation. Did you feel you were in a safe environment, free from abuse when you were...
The hand sneaking into the picture with the fucking, oh my God, with the fucking poster. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, dude. And Marjorie Taylor Greene just trying to act like it's not happening. She's just like, I don't see it. I have no idea what's going on right now. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's okay. I got good news. I got good news for Marjorie Taylor Greene. I got good news for Marjorie Taylor Greene and everybody just like Marjorie Taylor Greene.
My first wife was targeted. She's a pilot now.
Yeah, it's okay. Doing big things, Marjorie. You're going to be okay. You're going to get a job. Dude, 100% the FAA right now not doing well. So maybe Marjorie Taylor Greene's next time is she's going to be a pilot.
We're told you must compete against a man in an all-out competition? No. No, that wasn't free from emotional abuse. Ms. McNabb,
oh, is it fifth place?
A biological man spiked a ball into your head, were you free
fifth
from
place is there.
Physical or emotional abuse?
I was not.
Ms. McNabb, did you feel you were
that's
placed in
not
a
fifth
safe
place.
environment when
Maybe
you
she wasn't
faced a
fifth place.
biological male in
Maybe
a
she
girls'
was like fourth
volleyball game?
place.
No, I did not feel safe.
Ms. Turner, were you safe when you...
Okay, why do all the people that make these claims, why do they all seem like they look like Riley Gaines? Is it just Riley Gaines like wearing different makeup or something? Is it just like she did her hair different? Do they just bring Riley Gaines in and she just like changes her appearance slightly? And MAGA's like, man, there's so many out there right now. Also, what happens in a volleyball game that's so dangerous? Like, it's not football. Is there really? I mean, I'd imagine there's some competitive advantage. Not really. Like maybe they're taller. I mean, what kind of competitive advantage do you have in volleyball? What would make volleyball dangerous? Like if you had Jordan Davis, 350 pounds of Jordan Davis, bearing down on Halle Berry, like I'd feel like that was unfair. All right? I'd feel like that was unfair. But volleyball? Like, what about volleyball is... I don't know. I'm going to talk to some of my volleyball parent friends so they can explain this to me like I'm a 5-year-old.
You were forced to go up against a biological male in your sport?
No, I was not.
Mr. Lefelt, do you
they
think
brought in
your
a minority. Good job.
perception of what constitutes a safe environment for women is more valid than that of a woman testifying here today?
Congresswoman, thank you for your question. There was a study that was published in 2010 regarding the safety of sports in the Olympic movement.
And they said volleyball is not violent and therefore not scary.
51 sports that were assessed as part of that study.
That's a yes or no question, Mr.
Dude, he's going to say what I just said, huh? He's going to say what I just said.
Lefelt, do you is that your perception? You're sitting next to a young woman who received a brain injury from a biological male.
A brain
injury? Is it safe to compete against biological males? Yes or no, Mr. Lefelt?
What happened to Miss?
Yes or no?
What happened to Miss McNabb?
I'll take that as...
Why is she hitting the ball with her head? This ain't soccer, dog. Like, what man is so... What transgender woman, what biological man... I can tell you this, guys, right now. I'm in pretty goddamn good shape. I lift weights every day. I work out all the goddamn time. I'm pretty sure I could not cause a brain injury. Not with a volleyball. I'm trying to think. I mean, maybe. Maybe it's just not white dudes. Maybe white dudes can't do it. Maybe that's what it is.
Is a no. Mr. Lefelt, do you think forcing a woman to change in front of a man in a locker room is abusive?
Wait.
Yes or no?
Who's doing that? Is that happening?
Congresswoman, I'm not sure I
Do you
follow the
want your
question.
daughter to change in front of biological men in locker rooms? Yes or no?
Congresswoman, I'm not sure I follow the question.
Yes or no? Do you want your daughter to change in front of biological men in locker rooms? Yes or no?
Congresswoman, I'm not sure I follow the question.
Yes or no?
My daughter isn't really something that should be part of this
Oh,
hearing,
I'm gonna.
respectfully.
If you're not a quick no on that, we're gonna take that as a no. We're gonna switch gears to USA Fencing site selection policy. You're the chair of USA Fencing. You should be familiar. Mr. Leifelt, what does abortion have to do with
She's
fencing?
definitely got CTE.
Congresswoman, that policy was passed before I got on the board. However, when
You're the chair of the board now. What does abortion have to do with fencing, Mr. Leifelt?
I'm on the board, you're correct, and I offered an amendment to that policy back in December.
He's like, ma'am, I didn't make these rules.
Congresswoman, that allowed for more flexibility at the
What,
city
to
level.
get an abortion while you're at fencing competitions? I
And
don't
it
think
also
so.
allowed for better convenience. So we enhanced the policy
More
under my
convenience to
leadership on the
Planned
board.
Parenthood centers. Mr. Leifelt, why does USA Fencing states abortion policies and LGBTQ policies in its site selection process to determine where tournaments are held? That's part of your site selection process, is abortion availability and states and cities that are friendly to LGBTQ policies. How is that part of USA Fencing?
Congresswoman, we try to have tournaments in sites that are safe for all of our members.
Yeah, I like. Also, should we also talk about the fact that women do at times need those abortions for, healthcare reasons, the potential of maybe being in somewhere like, let's say, Texas, and you have a miscarriage, and the next thing you know, you're on trial. What was it, Georgia? Wasn't it Georgia where that woman had a miscarriage and they arrested her ass? Like, I think that might be why they do that, Marjorie. I think that might be why they do that.
Period.
So you don't think red states are safe for fencing athletes?
Red states are absolutely safe, and we regularly host tournaments there, including Texas, Ohio, Missouri.
No, your site selection policies are based on abortion availability and LGBTQ
He's like, ma'am, this is not how we actually determine this.
availability, not on fencing, not on your sport. Now let's go a little bit further with this.
Madam Chairwoman, your time has expired.
Hold on, and also, is there some kind of like male advantage in fencing? Like, you don't really overpower people in fencing, right? It's a finesse sport. It's quick twitch muscles. Like, do they think that black people shouldn't be allowed to fence with white people because black people allegedly have more quick twitch fiber than white people? Like, do they not think that, like, skinnier, quicker people should be able to fence with larger, more lumbering people? Like, this is the problem with all this shit. And this is why I liked what Neil deGrasse Tyson said. When Neil Tyson talked about it on Ben Shapiro's show like 3 years ago or whatever, he's like, then why don't we just start doing it based off of like levels? Why don't we just go off of hormonal levels? Because you can't say that every man that's a tennis player can beat the best woman's tennis player. You couldn't say every man that's in fencing could beat the best women's fencer. Like, none of that shit makes any sense at all. Like, none of it. And once again, it's just reductivism. Not to mention, there's just no fucking, like, there's not a bunch of fucking transgender people in all these fucking sports. It's such a stupid fucking argument to be concentrating on. There's so much shit going on in this country, and it's like, we gotta stop women from losing into the transgenders in the fencing. How many times has that happened? Is that really something that, and even if it did happen, if it happened once, if it happened twice, like, how many times has that person lost to just fucking biological women? What the fuck are we talking about? Is there not more important shit to be having committees on? Like the fact that Donald Trump just got a $400 million fucking plane from fucking Qatar. Is that not what we should be fucking worried about? Oh my God.
You're not recognized, Miss Crockett. Mr. Leifelt, you wrote a blog post where you said
There's not
that
going to be
one day
Olympics.
your daughter.
We're not going to make it that
Madam Chair,
far.
on point of order.
This is my time, and I'm the chair
Well,
of the
no,
committee.
that was your time. Your time is over.
Oh, yeah,
and
get
now
her.
we're asking, are we?
The chair has discretion to assign
I've
time,
lost
and you know
time.
it, sir.
I have lost
As long as
time.
we have that understanding, that's fine.
I've lost time.
I yield 2.5 minutes to the chair, lady.
Mr. Lefelt, you wrote a blog post where you
They're like,
said
"She's
that
spitting,
one
let her
day your
cook."
daughter might compete against a transgender woman, a biological man. You said that if she did, you might win or she might lose. But whatever the result, you hope she doesn't care about the outcome, because the important thing is that both she and her opponent enjoy the match. That's what you wrote in your little trans manifesto. But you came here.
Oh, well, in a trans manifesto, dog, they use the weirdest fucking language. I doubt he called it a trans manifesto. Bro, all he's saying is that you're just playing a sport. My daughter plays all kinds of sports. Like, she's in track, she's a soccer player, she fucking does tons of fucking athletic stuff. And I say the exact same thing to her. I say, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. It's about how you play the game. And it's about whether or not you get something from it. Whether or not it furthers your journey in life. Whether or not it teaches you something. We're not talking about the highest levels of sport where people are getting, like, all of a sudden just destroyed. Mike Tyson is by the way, this is the example that they want you to believe is going on. John Jones is fighting a third tier UFC lady, tearing it up in the women's strawweight division. None of this shit is fucking happening. None of it. Riley Gaines took 5th, and you guys have been mad about this for the entirety of your fucking existence now. She took 5th, not 1st. She wasn't gonna make the fucking Olympic team. She wasn't gonna fucking, like, go on to be a professional fucking swimmer for the rest of her life. She's not Michael Phelps, motherfucker. She's not Katie Ledecky. You notice who isn't fucking crying about this? Katie Ledecky. You know why? Because she'd fucking own anybody that goes in the fucking pool with her. It doesn't matter. Transgender, biological woman, whatever the fuck. Get in the fucking pool and get wrecked.
Here today to win. And you came here today to defeat women in their own sport. So as you stand here before this
Her
committee
voice
today,
could bend a wrench. Nina,
you are
what
a
up,
man
Renee?
that would tell your daughter to lose and enjoy it to a biological man. My time has expired, and with that, I recognize Ms. Stansbury to...
My daughter literally played a game the other day. Boys versus girls. All boys versus all girls. Like, they have scrimmages where the boys team plays the girls team. What the fuck is this? Why is this something that these people care about so much? Not a single one of these fucks is athletic. They're all fat, overweight, McDonald's eating, fake ass, wannabe, claiming they're making America healthy again while shoving a fucking Big Mac in their mouth. They can't walk 2 miles without being out of breath. They smoke fucking cigarettes and drink Diet Coke. You don't get to talk about athletics. Marjorie Taylor Greene, you're in CrossFit. Or she used to be. She used to own a CrossFit gym, right? When she was making Facebook videos about Jewish space lasers. Like, you've been around burly ass women that 100% could outperform tons of fucking men. Almost all the men in MAGA would get outperformed in a physical, in any physical task by a woman in CrossFit. This is why you know these people are full of shit. She's full of shit.
to defend all the trans.
Point of order. Out of curiosity, is the chairwoman allowed to editorialize before every speaker on the Democratic side speaks, or is that part of her time, which we know that she went over?
It's not a point of order. You're taking Ms. Stansbury's time. I know you're trying to be chair of oversight, but Ms. Stansbury is the ranking member.
Chair would be better on this side. I do agree with that.
It's Ms. Stansbury's time.
Oh, Jasmine Crockett. I love Jasmine. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell, and check out that video on the screen now.